Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother Sean Ali here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. And as always, I thank each and every one of you for tuning in with me and giving me some of your very valuable time. And as always, I pray that this brief message is received in the spirit that I am striving to deliver it in, which is the spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and of course, and always, in the spirit and in the name of God. And today, I just wanted to come and talk about, man, the power of love and understanding the science and the importance on how to develop self-love, the love of ourselves. Because everything that we do in life, love is the underlying motivating factor. It's either we are doing it out of love or we are doing it because we have a lack of love. We are either making our moves in love or we are making our moves from a lack of love, of self. And when we're looking at love, there are many aspects, spiritual, mental, and even physical aspects of love. Yeah, how you feel, how love makes you feel is your mind and your soul. But love is also chemicals and hormones. That's right. So we want to take a look at the science of love. We want to take a look at the action and the reactions of love, and particularly self-love, because without having that love of yourself, you will not have the necessary motivating factors that you need to heal, to become healthy, to become powerful, and to successfully enjoy your abundant life. Man, so let's look at some of the hormones that are involved with love. You got oxytocin, vasopressin, you got norepinephrine, you got adrenaline, you got even your hormones, testosterone and estrogen. You got nerve growth factors. There are several things that are involved with love. Oxytocin is one of the main ingredients, and this comes from the contact with the mother and the child. So the first form of love that we learn is that mother-child bond. And the first chemical that is produced from this bond is oxytocin. So when we are looking at oxytocin, this is important not just for love, but in the development of you and I, mentally, physically, and spiritually, because that mental and spiritual bond that we get with our mother, it translates into a chemical physical bond through oxytocin. So, and science says that without love and the actions of love that will allow us, your mind produces an electrical response in your body and it produces a chemical response in your body. When you think and feel something, it activates your nervous system and it activates your endocrine system. So your body produces an electrical impulse as well as a chemical impulse in response to how you feel. So when we are developing, the bond of the mother and the child produces a mental and spiritual bond and feeling that causes that child's body, nervous system, and endocrine system to produce a response. And it creates the hormone oxytocin. So this is the foundation of love. So when we are looking at our neighborhoods and society, and we see that there's a lack of love, we see that there's a lack of humanity, that bond, that first concept of love is missing. And this is how we come out and we are pushed into society without the foundation of love. This is reflected into lack of self-love. So we place ourselves in reckless conditions and predicaments. We eat recklessly. We drink recklessly. We stress ourselves out. We put ourselves in toxic relationships because we never had that foundation of love. Oxytocin is produced when two people touch, when you hug, when you are embracing your loved one. That contact, that action is what causes the body to produce oxytocin. We are talking about self-love. So we are not just talking about the bond between two people, because a lot of us, we don't have that. A lot of us don't have a spouse. We don't have a significant other. We don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. We don't have a boo. We don't have a babe. We don't have that. So we don't have the reciprocating factor to develop all of these hormones from love. But we can do that with ourselves. See, we can do that with ourselves, because we're going to take a look at the scientific actions of love and the hormones that are involved in the process of love. These are important hormones because they give your body the energy, the strength, the life. See, God is love in scripture. So when you say God is love, in mathematics, the word is the same as the equal. So God is love. You are God. In order for us to energize and activate the God in us, we must be able to love ourselves, because God is love and you are God. So look, listen now. We have hormones involved with love. You have adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, testosterone, estrogen, norepinephrine. These are the attraction, the mental hormones of love. This is what you get when you see, when you behold your loved one. This is the hormones that are activated from the vision of looking at love. But many of us don't have somebody to look at. So listen, so when we are looking at love, the eye contact, the attractive stage of love, it produces adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, testosterone and estrogen, and norepinephrine. This adrenaline helps you to focus and be energized. Dopamine helps with happiness and peace. Serotonin, it helps with mood and balance. Estrogen and testosterone, that's what makes you the man or woman that you are. And then you have norepinephrine, which is focus and excitement. So these hormones of love are activated when you look at somebody you love. And since we are talking about self-love, listen, look at yourself. Look, man, listen, go get a reflection. Go and get and find a reflection of yourself. And look in listen, because we want to develop self-love. Why? Because when we look at ourselves, we want to be able to activate and produce these hormones. We want to be able to activate and produce adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, testosterone, and estrogen, and norepinephrine. We want to be able to activate these without having or needing an external source, because we need these. These will help you get you through the day. They will help you heal yourself. They will help you increase your health and your power. They will help you to successfully enjoy abundant life. God is love. This is how you activate the God. This is how you activate the love in yourself. It starts with attraction. You have to be able to look at yourself and admire yourself. You have to be able to look at yourself and love yourself. Listen to me. You have to be able to look at yourself and point out 5 things that you love about yourself. You should be able to look at yourself and point out 5 things that you love about yourself. Your hair, your eyes, your skin, your nose, your lips, your smile. Find 5 that this is the attraction stage. This is how you become attractive to yourself. So that during this stage, your body will be able to produce the beginning hormones of love. So this means that when you are looking at yourself, this action is causing an electrical impulse in your nervous system. And this is activating your endocrine system to produce and secrete adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, listen, testosterone and estrogen, and norepinephrine. These are the ingredients, some of the ingredients of love. When we are looking at love from a scientific perspective, and we are going in how to develop self-love so we can take advantage of the power. So you can take advantage of the power and the energy from love, because God is love. So if you don't have love, then how can you have God? You are God. If you don't love yourself, how can you be the God that you are? Maybe that's why we can't, because we don't have love of self. We don't understand the benefits and the power and the energy that we get from loving ourselves. Man, listen. So the other part of love comes from the attachment stage. You have the attraction stage, which comes from you looking at someone or something you love. And since we are talking about self-love, we are talking about being attractive to yourself. You are the image and likeness of God. So we are talking about being attractive to the image and likeness of God that you are. And the second stage is the attachment stage. That comes from physical contact. See, listen, so you have oxytocin, right? You have vasopressin, and you have nerve growth factors. And the attachment stage comes from hugs, kisses, and holding hands. Listen, hugs, kisses, and when you hold hands with someone that you love, your body will produce and secrete oxytocin that will produce and secrete vasopressin and nerve growth factors. Your oxytocin is your reward and your pleasure sense. See, this is what makes you satisfied and happy. Your vasopressin, this is your desire to move and be. This is like an energy booster. They use vasopressin for people with heart problems. You can go and get a prescription of vasopressin. Then you got nerve growth factors. These are important elements that your body produces under certain conditions, that once it's produced and secreted into your bloodstream, it goes in places where your body needs. And it can be activated to help your body facilitate healing, improving your health, maintaining your power, so that you can enjoy your abundant life. So we are looking at love and the science of love and how to use the science of love to develop and create and build our self-love. So we can use and take advantage of the same power and energy and life that comes from love without having a significant other. Because unfortunately, many of us, we don't. We are single. We don't have that reciprocating factor for love. They say that when you're looking at oxytocin, right? Your body, this is the #1 key hormone of love. When your body does not produce oxytocin from love, it will use anger, fear, or anxiety. When you do not have love in your life to produce these chemicals, oxytocin, adrenaline, vasopressin, right? Nerve growth. See, when we don't have love in our life to produce these elements, our body will cause you to seek out anger, fear, and anxiety to create that same condition where your body produces adrenaline, to create that same condition where your body produces oxytocin, to create that same condition where your body produces vasopressin. See, so when you find yourself angry, fearful, depressed, full of anxiety, look at the love in your life. Look at the love of yourself. When we lack it, see, when we lack a significant other, a spouse, and we don't know how to love self, our body will place us under different circumstances to get those same hormones. So you will find yourself getting angry, staying fearful, staying depressed, going through long bouts of anxiety. This is your body trying to get the chemicals that come from love. Serotonin. Love, you cannot get serotonin without love. You can't eat it. You can't drink it. Listen, you know the #1 way to get your body to produce serotonin is to smile or see somebody smile at you. Listen, the #1 way to get your body to produce serotonin is to smile. If you don't have nobody to smile at, go get a reflection of yourself. Smile at yourself and watch yourself smile back at you, and you will have just caused your body to produce serotonin. Look, just from smiling at yourself. If you tell yourself that you love yourself, listen, when you look at yourself and you actually say to yourself, I love you. When saying the words, your vocal cords, they clap together to produce a sound. As you are projecting that sound out of your windpipes, out of your mouth, it forms the sound that forms the word. But when you are talking, when you say, I love you, and your vocal cords beat those words, you are 75% water. You have a ripple effect. Listen, just like if you looking at a water and you throw a rock in that water, you will see the ripple effect of the energy from that rock in the water. So when you say to yourself, I love you, your vocal cords beat together, causing a ripple effect of the energy of love through you. Listen, whoa, man. Oh, and when your eardrums, when they hear the sound and they intake that energy of I love you, it's beating into your brain and it causes an electrical and an emotional response. And you produce adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, testosterone, estrogen, norepinephrine, oxytocin, vasopressin, nerve growth factors. You create the environment and the condition of love in yourself. And you get to draw from that energy, from that life, from that power. God is love. So when you love yourself, you activate your God. When you love yourself, you activate your God. And all God has to do is say, be, and it becomes. Woohoo! So if you need healing, if you need to improve the quality of your health in your life, if you want to become powerful, if you want to enjoy your abundant life, it starts with self-love. If you don't know how to love yourself, contact us here at Supreme Health and Fitness. We have solutions in the science to love so that you can use the power of your self-love to heal yourself, to make yourself healthy, to make yourself powerful, to be the God that you are. Woo-hoo, man. Wow, you are powerful. Man, family, I thank you all for tuning in with me. And as you are going through your day, if you have not or don't have a reciprocating factor for your love, meaning you don't have anybody to say, I love you too, and you don't have anybody to return that greeting and say, I love you also, please accept from your brother my love. I love you, man. I don't love everybody, but I love my people because my people are the people of God. I love you. You are powerful. I see the God in you. And I thank you for giving me some of your very valuable time, family. I leave you as I came in the greeting words of peace. Salam alaikum. Hotep. Black power. Power to the people. Peace.